Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to my presentation about vision. I'm here today to tell you that vision is one of the most important leadership qualities you can have. Let me start off by showing this through a personal story. In 2011, I spent 1 month on an outdoor leadership survival expedition. This is a picture of me and one of my closest friends, still to this day, kayaking in Prince William Sound. We kayaked from Whittier, Alaska to Valdez, Alaska, and explored glaciers, rivers, everything in between. It was one of the best times of my life. One of the things I learned on this trip was that the most important part of any expedition is planning and preparation. You do this beforehand, but more importantly, you do this every day, and you do this throughout the day every day. The picture to the right is us planning our route for one of the days. Now remember, we had already planned the whole route from beginning to end, but every day we had a checkpoint in the morning to look at where we were, where we are, where we're going, and how we're going to get there. The picture to the left is the map that I always kept front and center. My vision was on that map, and I kept it within arm's reach at all times. What you see here is a map of one of our trips one day. The black triangle is where we started, and the black checkbox is where we ended. What you can't see from this picture is that there was a very strong current the whole time pushing us to the south, trying to knock us off course. This is true in kayaking, and this is just as true in leadership. As a leader, there will always be things that are happening around you that will be trying to knock you and your team and your organization off track. What's critical are the 3 red circles in between points A and B. You see, as we were kayaking, we had designated points set up along the way to reorient ourselves and make sure that we were still on track. This is critical as a leader. It's very important that you make sure that you have points set up along your way to keep you and your team and your organization on track. One way you can do that is to be anchored to a vision. I believe that the vision is what anchors you to where you are now and where you want to go and keeps you on track to get there. During the course of my studies in graduate school, I've had the opportunity to learn about leadership and vision and how important vision is by reading articles, watching videos and lectures, and studying this topic. But what's been even more impactful have been the interviews that I've conducted with team leaders, executives, pastors, and people around me with high degrees of influence. What I've heard time and time again is just how important vision is. I've also learned that from vision, a leader needs to develop a strategy and a way for the team to tactically execute on the vision itself. I believe. Thank you for your time watching my presentation about leadership and about vision.
What's great
While
is
I
that
believe
if you
all
follow
of the
this
qualities
philosophy,
discussed in
anyone
Maxwell's
can have
book are
followers,
extremely
and therefore
important.
anyone can
I
be a
believe
leader.
that vision is one
It
of the
doesn't
most
matter what your
important
title
qualities of a
or your
leader.
role is.
As
We
I
all
wrap
have the
up, I'll
ability
leave you with this.
to influence.
Leadership is influence.
So how do you build influence?
I believe that leaders must go before
you do
their
this in 3
team.
ways. First,
Leaders
you
must
go before
inspire their team, and
Second,
leaders
you
must
must
walk
inspire
with
your
their
team. And
Again,
third,
thank you
must
so much for
walk with
tuning
your
in.
team.
Hope you have a
Let's
great
talk
rest
about
of your
these
day.
in a little bit more detail.